I'm Owen Chapman and I study games technology. My project was to test the perception of images and graphics within gaming environments to see how players anthropomorphize characters with emotions and give them depth. So at the end of playing the product on the game, I asked them a simple question. Each of the shape has a name and who is who and why. This is a very open question that applies to anyone of all ages. It's just a simple game. Nothing has been hinted towards who is who and why, which means that the players, I can see how they anthropomorphize the characters and essentially give them their own emotions, even though nothing has been mentioned in the game itself. It's just a simple platformer. The results were quite astounding, really. The results, as this is due to emotion, it was very individual. Essentially, the information was different depending on the individual taking the test, so it wasn't very consistent. But players would essentially give different emotions to different shapes. So if it was a certain colour, they would give it the name of, say, Betty. If it was purple, if it was a more feminine name, they would attach these colours and the shape of the circle to that character. Which was a common trait within 90% of the test subjects. If it was a square, they would link it up to certain traits such as stability, reliance, and sometimes being a bit boring because of the colour scheme of blue with it. And the triangle was generally perceived as being very aggressive, and hence it was given a more aggressive name such as, for example, Chris. This is quite interesting to show how people just perceive simple shapes and anthropomorphize it just with a simple question. The reason for creating this product in such a way is that essentially I just wanted to make a game. This is games technology after all. I wanted to make a game which could be still valid in the real world. So if you can test out emotion and perception within a simple game, you can then apply what you learned from that to a game with, say, 10 million tries to make a human character or a human face. This information, if you can get it at the primitive level, you can essentially extend it up to the higher stages for a more emotionally impacting and immersive gaming environment.